down there. Hey, turkey.
What kind of sound do you think like turkeys make? Or can you make a turkey sound?
Yeah, gobble gobble, gobble gobble gobble. Yeah.
How do you think sloth would?
Hey, you guys!
And welcome back to Sloth Love Chunk, your favorite Goonies Super-Fan podcast. I'm your host, Ants.
I'm Matt.
Welcome back, Maddie.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, it has, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember the last time I saw you in person.
Maybe somewhere in the summer.
I think it might have been like August
I think
or
it
September.
was still hot. Yeah.
Well, if you guys haven't been listening, we've had a bit of a hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew's been gone for a while.
Yeah.
It had to do with the bike seat drama.
Yeah. It came rushing back, and I
No.
had to get some.
Anyways, you're back. We're back. I'm excited that you're here for episode 24. This is our Thanksgiving episode.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get started on the Thanksgiving episode, as always, guys, you know I got to do it. Visit us on Instagram at slothlovechunk_podcast. Go to our website, slothlovechunk.com. And as always, email us at goondocks@slothlovechunk.com.
Mm-hmm.
So the theme for episode 24 is things that we're thankful for because of the Goonies, because it's Thanksgiving week.
That's right. Turkey Day's coming.
So, I mean, we want to go down a list of like top 5 things that we're thankful for that the Goonies brought to our lives.
That's right.
Yeah. But just like Thanksgiving dinner, you know what we should do, Matthew?
What's that?
We should say grace.
Okay.
All right. I need you to bow your head
Mm-hmm.
and follow along.
Yep.
I will never betray my Goondock friends.
We will stick together until the whole world ends.
Through heaven and hell and nuclear war.
Good pals like us will stick like tar.
In the city or the country or the forest or the boonies.
I am proudly declared a fellow Goonie.
Amen. Well, now that saying grace is over,
Mm-hmm.
let's get into it.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to go from 5 to 1.
Okay.
All right. You want to go first or you want to go first?
I guess I'll go first. I didn't really rank them, but right away the first thing I think of is that the movie gives me something to watch anytime I need a sense of comfort. So it's a shitty day, stressful day, sad day, whatever. I know I can throw that movie on and it kind of levels me out, and it always does the trick, and plus the themes of the movie are always take you back to childhood and adventure, a sense of adventure that just picks up your spirit while you're watching it. So that's number one for me.
I had the same exact one, Matthew.
Oh.
Yeah.
I figured.
But yeah, it's like Goonies is sort of like my Xanax.
Mm-hmm.
It's like whether I randomly come across it on the TV or I put it on, it instantly puts me in a better mood.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Mm-hmm. Seen those goofy guys running around.
It's like a joy pill. I mean, like, it's probably better than sex.
Yeah. It's better than all the alcohol I drink to try to wash away my problems. I kid.
All right, I'll go now.
Okay.
So the next thing that I'm thankful for because of the Goonies is that I'm thankful that the Goonies is it's been like a touchstone through my life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Interests like come and go, whether
Mm-hmm.
it's my musical taste, like
Oh,
bands I'm into,
right.
or
Mm-hmm.
sports teams can break your heart and you jump off the bandwagon.
Yeah.
I don't know, authors can disappoint you or artists or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, but the Goonies has always been there
Nice.
through my whole life, you know? And it's kind of
Yeah.
cool. Like I can look back at points in my life and, I have specific memories of watching the Goonies at certain periods,
Mm-hmm.
things like that. So I enjoy having that touchstone in my life.
Yeah. That however lost you get, you'll always have that.
Oh,
Mm,
we're flying through this, bro.
yeah. Okay. Is that was that it for you?
Yeah, that was like my number. That was actually my number five. I flipped them,
Uh-huh.
but I just wanted ours to match for five.
Oh. Okay, cool. Um Mine is well, it's a sense of community that comes with it. It's all through this podcast we've already met a couple of cool super fans, and anytime I'm out, because I have a couple Goonies hats, and anytime I'm wearing that, once in a while I'll run into another Goonies fan, and you know, your typical Goonies fan is going to be my age or around there, and it's just they have the same kind of appreciation for adventure and like the sense of friendship that comes with the movie. So
Hmm.
it's a really good community, and I get to be part of it because of this movie.
Plus, anybody that's like a big Goonies fan is always a cool person,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, they're gonna like that kind of movie. They're gonna be cool.
That was my number two,
Oh,
actually.
ah,
Yeah. It was like becoming a part of this Goonies community,
hmm,
which I didn't really know was out there until we started this podcast.
yeah. I mean,
Meeting other Goonies super fans or just fans in general,
hmm,
learning from them. There's so much stuff I've learned from other Goonies fans now,
yeah, I know.
which is
I've
pretty cool.
yeah, I've learned I'm not nearly as dedicated as some are.
Yeah, and also it's pretty cool to just learn to sort of admire and appreciate other people's love and fandom with this
Hmm.
movie. Some people, man,
Yeah,
hardcore.
yeah, yeah.
Those people are level 100 and we're like
I
level
know,
8,
I know. Yeah, but
But
it's
it's
great.
cool. Like I think it's awesome.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Just meeting the people, whether it's talking to them in person, like Dana, Brian,
Hmm.
talking to people online. There's so many people that I
Hmm.
DM with now online about the
Yeah,
Goonies.
right.
Like, it's pretty cool, man.
I know, and it's all going to culminate next June.
Yeah, when we go to Astoria,
Oh my God.
it's probably gonna be hundreds of people.
Yeah. Okay.
Excited.
On to the next. Is that me now, or is that you? Oh, no, it's you.
I'll go.
Okay.
Yeah, so my next aspect that I am thankful for because of the Goonies is that I get to share it with my family, especially my kids,
Cool.
and seeing how they love it too. I mean, they don't love it as much as me, but how they enjoy it.
Hmm.
It's just really cool to see that joy,
Yeah.
through their experiences. I mean, it's cool having that extra bit of connection, that extra thread
Hmm.
with the family through how we all enjoy
Hmm.
it. Whether it's like cosplaying together as the Goonies or like going to watch it at the movie theater together,
Dang.
quoting lines
Yeah, and then the fact
together.
that they genuinely like it makes it just that
Yeah.
much better, right?
Did I tell you that my wife dressed up as Data for
No,
Halloween?
yeah.
Is she went to the office?
Nobody knew.
She went to the office as Data. And then she had to do all of her errands during the day. She went to like Costco and
Uh-huh.
whatever else dressed as Data.
Uh-huh.
She said only a couple people knew who she was. But
Oh.
like for her to actually do that,
Yeah.
yeah, that was pretty cool.
With like the box in the front and everything. Oh
Yeah.
Lord. That's
Yep.
wonderful.
So yeah, just sharing it with my family
Yeah.
is huge.
Yeah, that's
Something I'm just really super thankful for.
yeah. It's a plus, and it kind of speaks to the movie and its relatability, because if it was something weird like The Last Starfighter, maybe just you could come to appreciate it. And the rest of the family like, yeah, that's too weird for me. But the Goonies like speaks to everybody. So
Dude, the Last Starfighter, that scene where like it was making that like clone replica.
oh yeah.
Remember? And it was like under the covers, and then you see it, and it's all bubble. Oh my god, that
Yeah.
gave me nightmares when I was a
Yeah,
kid.
yeah. Okay.
You know what movies I always get mixed up with Last Starfighter is Enemy Mine.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
For some reason, I always get them mixed
Yeah.
up. Or I always think they're like,
Well, they're similar somewhat. I mean, there's
they're
yeah.
similar movies.
I do like the Last Starfighter though. I'd forgotten that it started with the video game that he was playing. It's like, oh yeah. But anyway, that was your number 3. I
Well,
mean,
that was
that
number
was your
four.
third. I mean, that was your third,
Well, that was my number two.
right? Okay, so
I've been switching them
yeah.
up. I've been switching them up just so we're kind of the same.
For my next one is
Is this your number one?
no, I don't.
Oh, it's your two. Okay, okay,
I
okay.
don't. I haven't listed, but um, because it came out in '85, and I probably didn't watch. I know I didn't watch it in theaters that I remember, so I probably didn't watch it till I was 7 or so. But it instilled in me a sense of adventure that I've carried throughout my life. I grew up in a small town that was similar to those guys growing up in Astoria. So you kind of had to find ways to entertain yourself. And, my friend and I would play Goonies, and he would try to recreate all of Data's gadgets. And then as I grew older, I had the want to travel. Most people in my town would be happy buying a big truck or going hunting. But as soon as I was able to, I traveled to like Europe and travel as much as I can, and I attribute a lot of that to the Goonies.
Do you think that's why you relate to Mikey the most? Because he's like, nothing ever happens
Yeah,
around here.
yeah. I mean, we had similar.
I could picture you staring out of your bedroom window
Yeah,
into the nothingness of the plains.
yeah. That was my town. So yeah, it gave me hope, and like a fantasy I could escape into my shitty little town.
It's a good one,
Yeah.
Maddie.
Okay.
All right, my number one thing that I'm thankful for is my friendship with
Oh
you.
my
Oh
lord!
my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Can I give you a hug right
No.
now?
Can you do the? Okay. All right. Yes.
That was
Yeah, it
nice.
wasn't so bad.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, when we first met, we met in college. I think it was my sophomore year.
Mhm.
Was it your freshman year?
Yeah, you're above me. Yeah.
Um, I I remember the first night I met you.
With
We were playing Monopoly. I got invited. I don't know if this was your dorm. It was the dorm that had the big Fight Club poster by the
yeah, that
couch.
was us.
Was that your
Yeah,
place?
me and Pancho. Yeah.
Yeah, so I had a roommate named Frank.
Yeah.
Frank was friends
Was it
with
Javi?
Eli
Oh, yeah.
and Brett,
Mm-hmm.
who were engineering majors as well. They knew you and Pancho. I don't know how. So then through them,
Uh-huh.
I got invited one night to go over to your place to play Monopoly because we're a bunch of
I
nerds, dude.
know.
So I go over to your house. We started playing Monopoly. We ended up playing like King's Cup or something too.
Yeah.
I remember this like it was
Oh,
yesterday.
dang. I have no memory of this. No, I do, because I remember the next day seeing you again. But go on.
Yeah, so that's where we met. And like, I think that our friendships, I mean, it didn't even start with the Goonies, really. You're just fun to hang out
Yeah.
with. You were a big Pearl Jam fan,
Yeah.
like I was as well.
Right.
But then I think once like we made that Goonies connection, then you like became my best friend, bro, for life,
I
man.
know.
Boy.
I was what would I say? The Mikey to your, no. Huh. The chunk to your sloth, the sloth to your chunk, the Mikey to your Data.
Hmm,
No, this.
you're more like the chunk to my mouth.
Yeah. Yikes.
Yeah, man. Just a random encounter,
Yeah.
But because of the Goonies, like it gave us this really strong bond and
Yeah.
friendship that's been, How many years has it been?
19 to 44?
Wait, what?
25? So I was 19. Now
I guess
I'm
so.
44.
25 years, dude. 25
Yeah.
years. Whoa.
Yeah.
It's our 25th anniversary.
Uh,
What did you get me?
um,
What do you get for 25th
I don't
anniversaries?
know. You're the married guy. How do you not know?
I don't know. I'm not married for 25 years.
Isn't it?
I'll be dead
Is
before
it?
that
Isn't it
happens.
20? And then is the middle numbers count too?
Probably. I think 25 is a big deal.
Oh,
I'll just spank you 25 times when I see
okay.
you. How's that?
Next June in Astoria.
We'll celebrate our anniversary. 2 anniversaries, Goonies and us.
Okay. That's like an honorable mention of mine was the fact that they filmed it in a cool city. Like it could have been on the back lot somewhere, or it could have been some shit town you don't want to go to, but it happened to be filmed in a really
Totally.
cool town.
Yeah. So, am I your number one now?
um, yeah,
Oh
yeah,
God, you break my heart.
yes.
All right, just ad lib it.
um,
Make something up real fast.
that was my number one as well. Wait, I think I mashed a couple of them together.
I just told you I loved you, and you just ignored it like it was nothing.
I didn't ignore it. It's a private.
I love you.
Okay, I love you too, Anthony.
I love you more.
Okay. That's it. I think I mashed them all together. No, but we weren't going to mention like our merchandise, but specifically, but I do have, I've got the map and the doubloon and the copper bones and the clipping of Jester Copperpot, but it's not really the things themselves. It's back to that sense of adventure that I get when I see them, and it kind of reminds me of that feeling. Kind of like watching the
Mm-hmm.
movie, when I'm like sitting here at my desk, I can look over there and see them. I also happen to have the map from The Hobbit right in front of me.
One of my buddies was talking about like music and CDs, and he had a really good term for it, and I think it fits perfect for what he was saying, and it fits perfect for what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Is he called like CDs like totems,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it was that connection to the music, the
Oh,
experiences, things like that. And I think that's what you're saying right now
yeah.
is that all this like ephemera sort of stuff is like a
Mm-hmm.
totem, like a symbolic
Yeah, that boy, it's a lot smarter than
represents the
me.
adventure.
That's smarter than I would have called it. And that was number two. Number one was, oh look, I found it in my notes. Meeting in friendship with Anthony. It was way down there in this Word document that I had written. You know, um, see that
That's it. This is over.
that's when you push one of your buttons to make a like what would be what would be a good sound effect.
Oh my God!
See, Ma Fratelli doesn't approve.
No, this is you, Matthew.
Kids suck.
hmm They disappoint you.
Yep.
That's what
Dang
happens.
it.
You love them, and what do?
Just break your heart.
Mm. Have your kid? Are your kids excited about Astoria? Do they bring it up, or do you remind them?
They don't they can't get their heads past like the next
Yeah,
day. You
yeah,
know,
okay,
not yet. I'm the excited one.
yeah.
I think my wife is dreading it
Why?
because she's got to put up with all my stuff from
Because you're
like,
gonna be psycho and like your head's gonna be spinning.
yeah, because it's gonna be all about me,
Oh my
baby.
god! So we're gonna have we'll have to like watch the Goonies while we're there, right? And like, do you have your Goonies board games?
This is the we should have a plan for Astoria
Oh
episode.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, keep it in your pants, Maddie.
Uh,
Um, what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I'm cooking a bird.
Yeah, you got like a special way to
I'm
do it.
gonna brine it. in like a
Well, that's the way to do it,
yeah,
boy.
it's like apple cider brown sugar, peppercorns, orange peel, rosemary, and I'm gonna brine it for what, like 2 days, I think. Is that
Don't get sick, dude.
too much?
I don't think so. As long as you keep it like cold, like ice in the bucket
Yeah.
or whatever.
And then I gotta wash it, rinse it off, and all that shit. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like I told you before we started recording, we're going to Vegas
Mm-hmm.
for. I'll only be there for like maybe a day and a half total.
Mm-hmm.
So I really wanted to go find the Goonies slot machines. I think there's like three casinos or supposedly have it.
Oh yeah, I remember you showed me those images. Now that you mention it,
Yeah.
dang.
So I don't know if I'm gonna have time. I'll just wake up really super early
Yeah,
and just head over there
it's
before
Vegas,
everybody wakes up.
24/7, dude. Your
Yeah.
kids aren't gonna want to wake up.
Dude, what if I win the rich stuff playing Goonies slot
Dang.
machines? That would be like amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of karmic, maybe.
Then you could pay out.
You know,
Yeah. Then you could pay the Goonies to go visit us in Astoria next June. Some of them.
I'm not gonna win that much off a slot
I mean,
machine,
you
bro.
can get maybe one of them. Maybe the Plimps.
No, I think Andy's our best chance.
No.
I think Andy's probably got the least. Don't listen to this,
Mm-hmm.
Carrie,
Yeah.
Miss Green.
You turn it off now.
But your career sucked after the Goonies.
Sorry, lady.
Sorry. I mean, not. I mean, well,
Mm-hmm.
let's just come on. Let's be honest with ourselves
Yeah.
now, Carrie. So yeah, I'd probably get her. She was on Cameo for a bit, but she stopped.
What time of year does the Goonies take place? Is it the fall?
It's October,
It's in
dude.
October, right? It would be around Thanksgiving time. What would you imagine is a Goonies Thanksgiving like? Do you think any of the Goonies came to Mikey's house, or
I think they all went to Mikey's
you
house.
think so?
Of course, dude.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah. Well,
They would have to get a whole extra turkey just for Sloth.
yeah, because Data's coming over because he lives right across, right next door, and then Clark doesn't have a mom, so that we see.
It'd be really good for him to like invite his dad though, because after everybody eats all that food, they're gonna back up those
Yeah.
toilets.
I think, yeah, I wanna imagine them having a Friendsgiving.
They would.
Yeah. Do you think the Goonies all stayed in touch in their universe, or that they grew apart?
I think it's whatever you want it to be. All right, so these are good things to be
I
thankful
think
for.
so.
Like I have to like pass judgment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that wasn't a good one.
Yeah. No, we didn't say shallow things. We said
Terrible.
thoughtful things.
Oh, did I tell you I saw Cyndi Lauper?
Ugh, yeah. And she sang the song, and she gave a shout out to the Goonies. Oh,
Yeah, when she was like the.
yeah, that
Go
was an
ahead.
amazing part. She was like super cool because she mentioned Ann Ramsey and John Matuzak, and she mentioned,
No, she didn't mention Anne Ramsey. Jubin Zach.
huh? Oh,
She was talking about the wrestlers.
Yeah, that's
from
right, the
video,
wrestler.
But even then, she went down like all.
That's
of them.
right. That I don't know what I was thinking, but that's who she listed off. Yeah.
Yeah, she played it. It was the "Good Enough" was the second song she played, and she sang "She Bop" 1st,
Mhm.
and then she said, everyone's a Goonie, and the whole place went crazy.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm with my
She
people.
said, Goonies never say die.
Yeah, it was a good show,
Yeah,
man.
see?
She can move around for a 71-year-old
Yeah.
lady.
And like you said, how many, going back to our sense of community, how many fans do you think were there because of?
I wore my Sloth Love Chunk
Yeah.
t-shirt. I had a couple people be like,
See?
Goonies! But I was kind of hoping to be more.
Mhm.
But, it was still a good time.
That's awesome. Dude.
Farewell tour. You're never going to get your
I know.
chance. You missed
I
it.
know. Well,
Loser.
I don't know what to say.
I hope you have a good Thanksgiving, man.
Yeah, same to you, man. With you, your family.
Same to everybody out there.
Mhm.
Have a good, safe Thanksgiving.
That's right.
Don't get too cray-cray. I hear the day before Thanksgiving is the busiest bar night of the year.
Mhm.
Don't go and get, wasted.
Stay in.
or
Watch the
whatever.
Goonies.
Just stay in, eat a bunch of Rocky Road, watch the Goonies,
Mhm.
maybe some Baby Ruths. Stay safe. Have a happy holiday season. Don't get in fights with your family about politics.
Yeah, just leave it be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We gonna do this again soon,
Yeah,
Matt?
we're back on track.
All right, baby. That's a promise.
Okay.
I got it on tape. All right. Thanks for listening, guys, and we'll talk to you soon. Gobble gobble.
Bye bye.
Wait, make a turkey sound. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.